Life is about being connected. Connected to the ones we love. Connected to our environment and the sights and sounds around us. Unfortunately for most of us, as we age, our hearing begins to fade, and slowly we begin to lose our connection to the things we value most.
I didn't realize how much I had started to pull away from people, because if I asked them a question, I might not hear the answer. So it got really difficult for me, and I didn't know how difficult until now that I can hear.
When you're not connected to your environment, your quality of life suffers. Millions of people with hearing loss suffer unnecessarily because they don't take action to correct this problem. While hearing aids have been available for decades, excuses for not using hearing aids range from denial of having a hearing loss to thinking that hearing aids will only make the problem worse, and almost everyone worries that hearing aids will make them look old. That's because most everyone thinks of their grandfather's aid as the only solution available. Well, think again. Sonic Innovations, a global provider of superior hearing solutions, was born from a revolutionary understanding of how the human ear processes sound. That groundbreaking technology was programmed into the smallest digital processor ever installed in a hearing instrument. The results were products that were every bit as revolutionary as the technology inside. Better sound and the smallest, most cosmetically appealing hearing instruments available on the market. The demand for these revolutionary products skyrocketed, and Sonic Innovations became the fastest growing hearing aid company in the world. In the mid-90s, 3 world-renowned scientists from MIT, Caltech, and Brigham Young University developed the groundbreaking technology found in every Sonic Innovations hearing instrument. Their research was based on mathematical models of how the human ear processes sound. Their efforts resulted in the creation of the smallest digital processor ever installed in a hearing instrument at that time. The digital processor is a computer chip which allows hearing instruments to be customized to specifically meet a patient's unique hearing loss. In other words, instead of making all sounds louder, the computer chip can be programmed to amplify only those sound frequencies where hearing loss is present. Sonic Innovations also developed a patented noise reduction technology, which has been clinically proven to provide benefit in understanding speech in the presence of background noise. Sonic Innovations' technological advancements are so impressive that they have been recognized by national television news networks, newspapers, and magazines like CNN, The Wall Street Journal, Reader's Digest, Forbes, Parade Magazine, and Popular Mechanics, to name a few. Fast forward to present day, and you'll see that Sonic Innovations continues to incorporate the latest technological advancements in their products. 2 advanced product lines offer the most natural-sounding hearing instruments available in the most discreetly packaged devices. With the Velocity and Ion hearing instruments, an improvement in hearing will be obvious, but the device will be well hidden.
It's changed me. I actually am friendlier. I want to be around people. I want to be with people. I want to talk to them, and I want to join the world again.
With older hearing aids, it was always a problem in a crowd. You could hear the guy across the room almost better than the person standing in front of you. And with these, it's like being able to have a conversation again. It's a new life again.
In every setting that I have had where it has been difficult before, as amazing as it sounds, I have 0 problems in hearing.
Sonic Innovations is proud to serve those with hearing loss and help improve their quality of life. From our beginnings as a startup company with a new approach to hearing science, Sonic Innovations has grown into the largest publicly traded American-based hearing aid manufacturer. Headquartered in Salt Lake City, Utah, we reach across the globe through international offices to service those with hearing loss in over 25 countries throughout North America, Europe, Africa, Asia, and Australia. Our unique product offerings of superior hearing solutions and best customer service in the world allows us to partner with some of the best hearing care providers on the planet. It is through this partnership with our hearing care providers that Sonic Innovations has prescribed over 1 million hearing instruments worldwide to combat hearing loss. Sonic Innovations strives to be the hearing healthcare company of choice by delivering products that provide exceptional patient benefit, We're passionate about quality and technology, and we're dedicated to the growth and success of our hearing healthcare partners around the globe, with numerous product lines available to meet the unique needs of the millions of people worldwide who suffer from hearing loss. Sonic Innovations is determined to accomplish its mission of improving life through enhanced hearing.
I first suspected that I had hearing loss when I was in college, and after my kids were born and they started learning to speak, that's when I really noticed it and felt the impact of hearing loss. Their enunciation wasn't great, my hearing obviously was suffering, and so I really was missing out on a lot as far as communicating with my kids. It was frustrating for me because I felt like I was missing out on a lot of the really neat parts of my kids' childhood because of my hearing loss. There was a lot of repeating going on, and that leads to a really kind of frustrated environment.
I was always having to ask people to repeat themselves, and it really got to where I just kind of withdrew and quit. A lot of times people felt like I didn't care anymore, that I didn't want to participate, I didn't want to be part of what was going on. People they didn't understand what hearing loss did to people and how it affected their lives.
It was frustrating when I couldn't hear in meetings, and it got a little bit depressing, and you become a little bit of a recluse, and I started sending other people to meetings and not going myself because I, just figured I can't participate, and I didn't think it would affect me as much. I thought I was unstoppable and that I could beat it and that I didn't need anything to help me with hearing.
I think when you start to miss some hearing and you're missing words and missing things that are said, the first thing you feel is you start to feel really old. And you start to feel like others discount you because you're not getting everything, and that it's almost as if they treat you as if you're a little bit slow. And you're not stupid, you just can't hear.
Introducing Velocity, a unique hearing solution from Sonic Innovations. Velocity is designed to fit all lifestyles, budgets, and hearing needs.
A lot of hearing aids that I had tried in the past, it would amplify the sound and I would have better hearing, but it would have kind of a metallic tone to it, or kind of an artificial sound to it. And with the new Velocity hearing aids, I feel like I'm getting the true sound, the way that it would sound if I hadn't experienced any hearing loss.
When it works the best for me is when I'm listening to TV. With my wife, she's wanting me to turn it down, and I was wanting to turn it up, and finally when I'm wearing these, we're on the same volume level, and it really works out well.
So since I've had my hearing aid in noisy environments like restaurants, for example, I have noticed that right away I can tune out everyone around me and concentrate on who I'm facing.
I notice in two different situations, in business meetings and in restaurants, that the noise reduction really is a help. Sometimes in these business meetings you get a lot of people talking and the noise gets louder and louder, and restaurants are the same way. You get in a noisy restaurant, some restaurants are just terrible, they're so noisy, but that high noise really settles it down and you can carry on a conversation across the table without any problem.
The Velocity hearing aids, I found that the feedback management is it's invisible. I virtually don't have feedback. You kind of don't know it's there. It just works.
The auto telephone feature has been wonderful on the Velocity hearing aids. Never do I have two free hands to do anything at the same time. By being able to pick up the telephone and have the hearing aid switch over automatically to that telephone feature and have it geared towards that mode,